What is it? Hope. Hope is something that you have when you start a new game and you're not quite sure what it's going to be like. You think, ooh, this looks good. I hope it's going to play as well as it looks, because, I mean, these loading screens are amazing. This character customization looks in-depth and detailed. This could be quite the event. And then you turn it on and you look at it and you go, oh no, it's just a really, really bad take on GTA. It's like a GTA game from PlayStation 1. It's like GTA was eaten up by a hippo, shat back out, and rubbed face first into the dirt repeatedly. So the first thing you notice about APB Reloaded's open world, that stands for All Points Bulletin by the way, is that not only does it try to look like GTA, but it spectacularly fails in the sheer lack of detail. Anything from unfinished surfaces, extreme pop-up, craziness when it comes to some of the modelling. Oh, hang on, I recognise this name. Yeah. Okay, so the soundtrack's not too bad. But is that enough? No. It's really not. The rest of the game is lacking. As you can see from this model, the advertisement hoarding is just blur, smudge, blur. And that pretty much goes for the rest of the game. Where we get to the physics as well, oh my god, that's bad. I mean, firstly, all the vehicles feel like you're driving a blancmange. There seems to be no real control or no grip on anything. You're sort of skating about. Ragdoll is okay, it's actually relatively impressive for what this game has turned out looking like. But it really stops there. The AI is questionable at best, with some people panicking and running straight towards you when you're the cause of their panic. Vehicle physics just don't work. Hard edges appear out of nowhere and suddenly you're brought to an abrupt stop when you should at least roll or have some sort of spectacular finish. Vehicle physics aren't the only thing that are a bit weird. When it comes to the actual hitboxes on characters, especially NPCs, some are protected by indestructible windows, which quite frankly shouldn't happen, and others react in the strangest way when you don't even shoot them at all. It was nowhere near him. You can physically see the bullet hit the lamppost behind him. It must be the hot air whizzing past him. The list really is endless when it comes to the things that are wrong with this game, and to consider that it used to ask for a subscription, you had to pay for it and be supplied with character models that looked like they were stitched together by Frankenstein. Look at them, they are terrible. It's shocking, it really is. And this never seems to get any better. I mean, the level design is bland. Bland areas are opened up by opening doors that are bland into blandness, and it's all completely let down by things that are so simple in other games, and just there's no content. It's a huge open player game with no content. The only saving grace is the sound design, with little nuggets like passing windows with TVs playing inside. Apart from the physics not working, collision damage not appearing to even exist, it really was let down all over the place. I tried to find some height in the game to jump off a building to see if any sort of physics existed, and the highest I got was this, and there was these guys, like some reject superhero dudes there, so I just moved on. I jumped into multiplayer to see if it was any different, and it was the same affair. Not much to do, but someone else to do it with. Oh, bullets seem to have very strange effects on everything in this game also. Online is randomly generated missions that include things like smashing up shop fronts to remind people who your gang are. Basically it's you against the other team, which are the enforcers, you're the criminals, or depending on which way you picked it. And you have super bullets that destroy shop fronts the same as a car would, so there you go. After the 3 initial parts of the mission, which could be spray painting 3 tags or smashing 3 shops, you go to neutral areas and have to take them over. They seem to be randomly generated, and at this point it generated it somewhere we couldn't get. Invisible walls stopped us from being able to get there, and it kind of put a halt to the whole experience. There's a mail system in the game which again doesn't really make sense. It seems to point you towards the shop or point you towards one thing. Someone joined the game that wasn't in the game, so we couldn't kill each other. Parts of the map again stopped us from accessing things that we needed to get to, and it just, nothing seems to work in unison. When it does work, especially on this mission, the graffiti mission, it sort of played off a bit. We had a little bit of a team match going on, 2 versus 2, and for what can be said, the gunplay was alright, but again, collisions, body mapping, hit boxes, all that stuff just doesn't seem to be where it needs to be for a game that is focused primarily on shooting each other. At times it reminded me of a Battle Royale game, like an early access, but this is the earliest of early accesses. This is like pre-birth access. This is turning up 9 months early and watching the Consummation Act early access. There's no health bar besides this red thing around the screen when you're fighting, so you've no idea if you're about to die. You've also no idea how to get up things, how anything works. The simple mechanics don't activate during gunfights, and it's just a mess. It's an awful, awful mess. And don't even get me started on the Gunplay Reticles. I mean, look, you've got a white thing that says you're missing, a red one that says you've hit them, a red one with extra lines, a red one with a circle, which means something, I don't even know what that means. There's one with a circle with a cross in it. So, am I shooting them or not? Neither of them die throughout this entire gunfight. The game just, it doesn't feel finished, it doesn't feel cared for. There's a shop where you can buy all sorts of cosmetic bollocks to show off to no one, because no one is playing it. There's nobody in the lobby. I found 5 people in over 4 hours of playing. If I were you, if you had the choice, I'd get in your car, I'd head away from wherever this game is and do something else. If you like GTA in any way, you will not like this game.